Welcome to Company Showcase, an advertising feature on HowStreet.com.
I'm Jim Goddard. I'm speaking with Larry Reaugh, President and CEO of American Manganese. Welcome back to the show, Larry.
Well, thanks, Jim. It's always good to be back on the show. I know we missed last week, but I was at the Bloomberg conference.
And what did happen in sunny California?
Well, it was a great conference, and it was an eye-opener. Certainly it was the inaugural mobility conference of Bloomberg, and they had 300 invited guests from 20 different countries, all of them decision makers, and I did get to mix with some of them and to meet some of them, and we sat on a panel, and certainly now a lot more people from around the world know about our up-and-coming process on recycling. And I think it was good all the way around. I think everybody that went to that conference came out a winner.
Can you tell us exactly what the conference was about and who was there?
It was all about the new technologies, the battery industry, the demands on cobalt and lithium, certainly the new recycling attitude that's developing out there, where they feel that recycling is going to be much more progressive than has been indicated before. And so that's a great thing. I think that Bloomberg led the charge on that, and they're in the right spot at the right time. Certainly we feel very honored to have attended that prestigious conference, and I think the shareholders can be proud of the company.
With the Congo's developing attitude towards cobalt mining, where they're just grabbing every tax penny they can, in fact, they're taxing by the handful, is recycling cobalt even more important now?
I think it's more important. Certainly it'll be perceived to be more important. I do feel that this move by the government and the DRC is self-defeating. I mean, we saw this in 1973 in British Columbia, when every major mining company left the province for 30 years. So in the Congo, 10% tax on cobalt by itself is not that bad a thing. I mean, the price is up there, and certainly the country should, share in that rebound of the cobalt price. But I guess it depends on how they spend that money in one way. But the other part of this whole thing, which gets less play, is the fact that you get taxed on 50% of any profits over 25% of what your feasibility study said. That could be very harmful to producing companies out there. They were protected under an agreement for 10 years, and that agreement has been canceled. And now they want to tax the profits from anything that's over 25% of the feasibility study. Now, you stop and think about that. The feasibility study could have been done 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. And it certainly had less margins then. So that means everybody's going to get taxed a tremendous amount of money. And are they going to be able to keep operating? I don't know. Will new mining start in the DRC? I very much doubt it. Nobody's going to go into a regime like that. That's just all of a sudden has upset the whole country's infrastructure when it comes to mining. So it's very harmful. And what does that mean to us? Well, we can already see the cobalt price has jumped from 80,000 to 81,500 today. And that's always good, because we don't operate in the Congo. We'll operate anywhere in the world, but the bigger the price, the better for us. On the other hand, the bigger the price, the more we'll see of substitution. And but that won't mean there'll be less cobalt out there. It'll just mean less profit per battery. But there's already a great profit in the batteries. So is it going to be harmful? No. I think people looking for cobalt will suddenly see that American Manganese has some answers for them. And, somebody's going to step up to the plate and help us finance a small producer here pretty soon, I believe. And, it's good and bad. And, no cobalt, you're going to see less and less cobalt used in the batteries. It just has to be that way. And, but again, there's going to be cobalt out there. Cobalt won't be eliminated from the batteries as far as we can see, Jim.
Larry, can you maybe explain to our new listeners what exactly American Manganese does and what it discovered?
Okay, just before I do that, Jim, we have a financing going on. We were hoping to close, 60% of that today, and I just want to let everybody know that that's progressing well. And getting on to American Manganese. American Manganese is a critical metals company that is focused on the recycling of lithium-ion batteries, where we get 100% of the cathode materials back. And it trades on the Toronto Stock Exchange Venture under the symbol AMY. It trades in the U.S. under the symbol AMYZF, and trades in Frankfurt under the symbol 2AM. We can be contacted at our website, AmericanManganeseInc.com, or you can phone me at 778-574-4444, or give me an email at LREAUGH@AMYMN.com.
Larry, thanks for the update.
You're welcome.
My guest has been Larry Reaugh, President and CEO of American Manganese. I'm Jim Goddard. We were speaking on February 9th.
Comments made on Company Showcase are an expression of opinion only and should not be construed in any manner whatsoever as recommendations to buy or sell any financial instrument at any time. Archived online at HowStreet.com. Company Showcase is a production of How Street Media Incorporated.